Hello and welcome to Backlog Breakdown, the show where we have a backlog of games and we're breaking them down one episode at a time. And today we're continuing to break down Dishonored. This is episode 5, so mission 5. We are now going after the Lord Regent's lady beneficiary person. That's what we did. We kidnapped Sokolov and we were back at the Hound Pits. So we got to catch up. I'm joined once again by my friends Aiden and Luis. We're going to just jump into this. Yep.
Jumping right in. Back to the Hound's Pit.
Back to the Hound's Pit. So I played, you may or may not see, I might cut it into this episode, but at the end of the last mission, you get back to Hound's Pit and you have the opportunity to like go straight to sleep, I think. You talk to Havelock, or you can explore around. Did you guys?
No, I just went ahead and did upgrades.
Okay. So
first thing. He's just right there, so I usually just slip over and...
Gotcha. I think the dialogue option was like, Havelock was like, hey, you want to just go to sleep and we'll interrogate Sokolov tomorrow, but then you can say, hey, I want to go see Emily. So I was like, well, there might be some dialogue with Emily, so I'll do that. Did you guys go look
That
for
is
Emily?
what pops up, but no, I didn't talk to Emily. I just went to sleep.
Talk to her. So you hate your own daughter.
I do. Although Aiden mentioned that our bed doesn't have a mattress. And I
Now
walked
it
into
does.
and I was like, did I miss something? I was
Right.
like, it clearly says mattress, and then it looks like a mattress.
When you are not prompted to sleep,
Uh-huh.
there is no mattress. But when you are prompted to sleep, there is a mattress.
What?
Yes.
Ah.
This is blowing my mind. I haven't been paying attention. I feel like you'll see at the beginning of the episode,
Mattress gate.
I'm looking at the mattress. So there's a mattress. It's burned in my brain right now. I don't remember there not.
Because remember
being
the
a
first
mattress.
mission, you had to sleep.
Yeah,
Get into
yeah.
the dream.
Yep.
And there was no mattress?
There was a mattress.
There was a mattress.
But he's saying when
But-
you're not prompted to.
When you're not prompted to go to sleep, there is no mattress.
It doesn't load it.
Yeah. So they
It's
just, I
dialogue
think they
driven.
take it to go clean it or something. And it's like he's not going to need it.
Or I'm trying to think of like from the game design or game development perspective, like is there something tied to the
No.
dialogue that like spawns the mattress, or
It makes zero sense.
is this on purpose? Is this trying
Because
to,
you
like-
figure you just make a whole bed asset, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But they have an asset that is...
Why would you make the frame and then the mattress separate? Unless they purposely wanted to have both. Like
Yeah.
maybe it's two assets: one frame with mattress, one frame without mattress.
Yeah.
And somehow that's like getting messed up because there's probably in other levels and stuff when
Maybe.
you're in these rundown apartments, there's like just frame.
That's
no mattress.
that's the thing. You're going through all these levels and there's beds everywhere.
You just
Mhm.
go right to sleep. You
Yeah.
don't have to sleep after the
Yeah.
mission. You can sleep during the mission.
Yeah. And that's it for this week. We'll see y'all.
This is just all sleep talk, mattress talk.
This Mattress Gate
So
episode
if you were
3.
hoping for something else, you better get out of here.
Yeah.
That was funny though. I was like, "This is clearly a mattress."
noticed
I
it.
don't
You
know what
noticed
he's
it.
talking. And I found the note from Pendleton. You're right. He leaves you a thank you note and it's
Yeah.
large bars of gold, which
Yeah.
just turns to coin or gold
Yeah.
Oh, for not killing him?
for not killing
But
his
you
brothers.
killed him.
Yeah, I did.
So you didn't get no gold.
No, I didn't
Yeah.
get no gold. No.
We got gold.
Yep.
Luis and I.
Yeah. Which I mean,
Rich.
honestly, I'm not helping any of these people out, man. like every time I go back, they just get more and more weird.
True.
Oh,
There's
we-
like,
we're not. We're
Pendleton
not.
is-
yeah, there's gonna be some weird going on.
He's
But
on my
anyways,
radar for sure.
Yeah.
So am I the only one that talked to Emily then before going to sleep?
Yeah,
Sounds like
sounds-
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
So
didn't.
do you know where she is?
Yeah, I think that's probably the reason why I didn't even know where she was.
She's in the tower. So like there's the Hound Pits bar,
Mhm.
then there's Piero's.
Mhm.
And then if you keep going, there's like a tower
Mhm.
in that same like diagonal direction. She's at the top of that
Yeah.
tower. And
So
there's
you say-
actually go ahead.
I was just saying when you say Piero's, it makes it sound like it's a pizza
Yeah,
joint.
Piero's pizza joint.
Go
Yeah,
ahead. Go ahead.
You can actually get there from Corvo's room. If you go out the other door, there's like a balcony and you can like just hop and skip and go up a chain. I know you're
Okay,
avoiding chains.
I've done
but-
that before, but
Okay.
I didn't.
She wasn't there probably. I explored
Okay.
there and she wasn't there, but now she's there and Callista's there. You go up there and she's trying to like sleep, but like she's just tossed and turning like a freaking sack of potatoes. So
Hmm.
I don't know if it's much of sleep. I guess her eyes are closed, but Callista's like, don't bother her. She just now got to sleep. She's been having nightmares or something. I don't know. She's scared. PTSD. Who knows?
Jeez.
But then I talk to her anyways. You don't really talk to her. She just like, when you interact with her, she just like is dreaming. It's like, Corvo, save me. I'm just a little girl. It's like that. Trying to think if there might be like a journal in there. as well, but not much. There's not much
Interesting.
there. You didn't need to talk to her.
Okay, that was
Yeah.
Didn't miss much.
okay. Yeah.
Except it seems like if there's gonna be a betrayer in our little group in our
It's Emily.
loyalists, I don't think it's Callista. I guess that's
Yeah.
kind of the
Yeah.
She seems like
She's probably the most trustworthy
yeah.
for sure.
She
but
seems
yeah, I
like
agree.
she's dedicated to helping Emily. And
everybody
stuff,
else
so.
is just like
Everyone else you don't know, but
okay.
it's almost
Wink,
like
wink.
we're in like a murder mystery party and we're trying to guess.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we do that. Then, so did anybody do anything else before they went to
Yeah,
sleep?
I did some upgrades.
Upgrades.
I got
Ah.
boot stealth 1 and 2.
Yeah, I think I did
Kinda
that.
helped with overall
as well,
stealth.
yeah. Which is
Um,
weird. Just sorry to interrupt.
No, you're
but
good.
like the boot stealth thing, like I don't know. Is there a way that you would have gotten the upgrade for boots 1, but not been able to get the boots 2? Because I feel like most people are just gonna be like, okay, boots 1 upgrade. Well, I might as well just go ahead and get boots 2 upgrade. Like, there's no like, why did they make them separate? It seems like maybe there's a
Just a gold sink, a reason for gold.
like
spending
maybe
gold.
you ran out of gold. Like I'm just trying to think of like, is there someone on this planet that played this game, got the boots 1 upgrade, but wasn't able to get the boots 2 and had to play a mission without the boots 2 upgrade? I'm like trying to think of like, has anyone actually experienced only the level 1 upgrade and can tell the difference between 1 and 2?
Who knows? Maybe there's some people out there,
I don't
some
have any
sickos out there
upgrades.
who doesn't have any upgrades.
That's me. I don't have any upgrades.
Luis,
Yeah.
he's a psycho.
I'm just hung up on the in between stage because I feel like 90% of the players are just gonna have boots. They're either gonna have no boot upgrade or they're gonna have boot 2 because they just went ahead and got both at the same time. But anyways,
That's a great question.
because now we're just silent,
Yeah.
completely silent.
But for my build, there's really not much else that I want.
Me neither.
Like I went through there and I was just like, I don't think I want anything else.
You haven't been using. Sorry, go ahead, Luis.
I was gonna say, did you buy another rune? Because I noticed I went to the shop
Oh.
just to see if more things would be populating, and I found that he was selling another rune.
You had bought one from him.
Maybe
previously?
I bought from him one previously, and then I
He has
saw there was
another
another one.
Maybe I did and just was like, oh, I didn't write
Dang
it
it.
down. But
I haven't been collecting any, so I was just like, oh, this might be the only way I'm getting these.
okay.
I should have looked for that. I'm addicted to runes. I get all the runes.
Interesting.
I haven't
Okay.
used any of them, but
Alright.
well, yeah.
This little thing. This might have been something that I should have done earlier in the game, but you talked to Cecilia, one of like the maids, and she gave me like a secret apartment key.
What?
Yeah, yeah. I got like a secret apartment key, which is in like the back alley,
Mhm.
and there wasn't that much. It was like a loot, and there was a bone charm back there.
Dang. I talked to her at one point this episode.
Yeah, it might be
and
time.
She didn't freaking give me no key. What the
Interesting.
hell?
I don't remember why. But
Huh.
I was just like running around, just talking to random people, and she gave me one. I was like, oh. I was like, so I figured it was like, oh, it's probably like mission 2 thing that I could have done or something,
Yeah.
but no, maybe not.
Interesting. That is interesting. We'll have to see. I'll talk to her. I'll interrogate her next time. I'll knock her out, take her into a room, wake her up. Where's my key? Anyway, so yeah, I feel like I'm kind of getting capped out on upgrades unless they find something else. Because like since you're not killing anybody, you're not really using any of the other gadgets. Like, Aiden, are you using any of the like razor traps or the grenades? No.
I'm using grenades for sure.
Gotcha.
But yeah, no traps.
I'd like to
No.
see like a trap build or like a explosives guy build
Like
that
a
just
utility
doesn't
build
use
almost,
knife but
yeah.
uses bombs and razor wire and stuff.
Yeah, no, I'm crossbow, knife,
Gotcha.
gun in a pinch.
Lethality. Okay.
Hmm.
So then we go to sleep. Or is there anything else?
No, I go
Okay.
to sleep.
Did we wake up? Does everyone get woken up by Emily, or was it just me?
Oh hell yeah! No, she pops in there and wakes you up
She doesn't
very
wake-
awkwardly.
Aiden's not.
Hey,
looking
maybe so. I
Maybe.
just don't
He-
remember
You
that.
just
I
zooming
forgot that.
through. He's like,
I just don't remember that. Like
Yeah.
when I played it in like 2 parts.
gotcha.
So
I
I
gotcha.
played it, and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
so it's probably something that
I can understand why you broke this one up. I did. Anyway.
can't wait.
But yeah, she wakes up, and then you can like tell her, "Get the hell out of here," or "You're welcome to stay." And I told her.
Oh yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
So I said, "You
Yeah.
can hang out here. It's kind of weird. I feel kind of weird having just a girl in my room while I'm sleeping,
Mhm.
but you can stay here, I guess,
Well,
of
you
your
don't-
own
yeah.
free will."
Yeah. There won't be a mattress in here, but you know you can hang in here.
Speaking of the Cecilia thing, so I think later when I talked to Cecilia, she mentions that she's like, "Oh, sorry that Emily got out and came to your room, blah blah blah." And I'm like, "Well, I told her it was chill, so
Yeah.
whatever.
I may be a bloodthirsty murderer, but
Yeah.
it's fine.
And she draws, I think, is this where we see she drew a picture of you on the table next to your bed? I don't know if you guys saw that.
Missed that one.
She what?
She draws, she like doodles a picture of you and gives it to you. It's like in your room on the table next to your bed. Maybe I can't remember if it happens now or maybe a little later, which it would have happened now because I don't go back after the mission this episode. So
Is this dialogue though, or is this?
no, it's just like a thing you can
okay.
see.
No, I didn't see that.
She may have had like a diary too. I can't remember, but there at least the picture there. It was like, and it says "Daddy" on it,
God.
or like "my dad" or something. So I thought there was in this game there was like more because I think if I understand correctly in Dishonored 2, it's like very clear that Emily's your daughter or Corvo's daughter. But in the first one, it's a little
spoilers.
Oh, did we not talk about this already?
This is new information.
I thought we
Cut
talked
it.
about
All
this
right,
episode
yeah.
one, bro. I thought we talked about this episode 1 because like,
Maybe
you're
we did,
the
yeah.
Empress's like first bodyguard thing, and it seems like Emily's very close with you. So it's like, are you the dad?
Okay.
Sorry.
Well, I'm gonna need some papers and tests
Anyway,
done
well,
on that one. But.
well, at any rate, it doesn't matter because it tells you in this game because she writes "dad" on this picture of you.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Well, I mean, you could just assume that
Unless
she's
she
got
thinks- unless she
Damn,
just, like-
just casual huge lore drop
Right.
in a picture, and it's crazy.
And it's almost like they didn't want to say outright, but they wanted to leave enough clues to just like it's obvious. I don't know. Like
Just
yeah.
a literal picture of you equals dad.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, and then so we wake up, and there, as you're waking up and leaving your room, there's a overcom or voice com or what are those things called when they come over the
Yeah, intercom.
intercom. That's the one.
Okay.
Of whoever the guy is that talks. Is it the Lord Regent or is secondhand man? I don't know. There's a guy talking on the intercom. He says that Teague Martin has been selected as the new overseer, and isn't that Martin the guy that we saved, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he's the new overseer, or sorry, high overseer. I still don't know what an overseer is. I meant to look it up before this episode. I still don't know what it is.
Okay.
I'm going to look it up next time. I don't know what the heck they do. They just hold TVs.
Teague Martin.
Yeah, please report to the front desk. You are now high overseer.
You left your lights on.
Yeah. Okay. There's a beluga whale parked in the harbor. It left your blowhole open. Can you please go plug it up, sir?
Oh, there it is. Oh man.
All right, we got the jokes today. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so that happens. I jump down, and I try to go to I try to go to Piero's shop before. So I think it gives you the objective: go to the interrogation of Sokolov.
Yes.
And I go to Piero's workshop, and he has a note. Aiden's dying. I really got him with the beluga whale. He's dead.
He's gonna need a minute.
we were not.
We're
here
good.
for
We're
a-
good. We're good. We're good.
Okay. Apologies. So there's a note on Piero's pizza shop or garage or whatever saying that he's away, but if we really need him, go find him upstairs. So I'm like,
Yep.
okay, upstairs in his shop. And I jump up there, and there's a key to his shop. I take that, obviously, because I'm taking all the keys. And he is not there. And I'm like, oh, that's weird. Where's Piero? He
Yeah.
said he was upstairs. He's not there.
Was either a audio recording or something?
Oh, yeah, there was audio recording.
Yeah, like Piero thinks Sokolov is dead.
He was fantasizing. He was like, what would I say at Sokolov's
Oh, okay.
funeral if he died? And I'd be
Oh.
like, screw you,
That's-
Sokolov. I'm better and you suck, basically.
That's mad 8th grade.
Yeah.
Angst
He is,
energy.
Yeah, he's not all right in the head. But yeah, so that was funny. But yeah, he's not there, which is weird. So then I go, did you guys see that note or go there?
Yeah, there was a note to Lord Shaw.
I saw it was closed and the note, but I did not go there. I just like, oh, something's going on. So I
Okay.
went to the interrogation.
So we went to the interrogation.
Interrogation, yeah.
Pendleton's outside. You talked to him a little bit. He, what's with these people that like Sokolov so much? Pendleton's like, I hope they didn't rough him up too much. I hope he makes a painting of me without my brothers.
There's an agenda going on here.
Mhm.
Yeah, some people they just like him too much, and I don't get it. He's got a bad vibe. Anyways, so he says that. Then you go in and you can listen in on him and Sokolov and Havelock having a discussion. Havelock's like threatening him with the rats, and Sokolov says some funny things. I don't know if you guys caught these little blurbs.
What did he say?
He says they're like questioning his loyalty, or like Sokolov's like, I don't know, you guys are working with a freaking murderer, mass murderer. And I am only loyal to my inner spirit. So he's like trying to pretend that he's neutral or something. And then Havelock is like threatening him with the rats. And Sokolov's like trying to put up a brave face and say he won't break, he won't answer any questions. And he says, and when you talk to him, he says his willpower is quite legendary.
Oh.
So he's really freaking boosting himself up. He thinks he's the gold standard of men. But I'm not buying it. I think he's bluffing.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna be straight up. He got the rats.
You got the rats.
I gave him the rats. Yeah.
No hesitation.
No
You just said
hesitation.
release
I
those
was
rats.
like, that's the direction we're going.
So take us through that, Aiden.
I
What
mean,
happens?
it wasn't that much. He just jumps on the edge of the cage. He's like, and he's he spills the beans and everything that we need to know.
So
But,
the rats don't actually take a nibble on him.
oh no, they eat him. Yeah.
After he tells you the information.
Yeah.
Oh, so you kill? He's dead.
Yeah. He's
Shoot.
dead.
Wait. So he jumps up on the table. He tells you the information, and then the rats just magically get up
Yeah,
there.
I
anyway?
don't remember exactly what happened.
Okay.
You pushed him.
Yeah, right. I didn't know if that's like
but
you
there was
shot
a result
him.
where he maybe you do push him, but yeah, he's
dead.
he's rat food.
Okay. Luis, how did this go for you? It sounds like maybe you didn't kill him, or did you?
Oh no, I did not kill him. I will say the whole time. So they're having their conversation, and right near the entrance, there's this crank this wheel you can crank.
Oh.
And I kept spinning it, trying to figure out what this was for.
I didn't turn it. I thought it was just gonna open that like garage door.
That's what I thought, but nothing. I crank it and try. Nothing would open. Or at least I couldn't find what it was. Like, I'd step away and it would close. So I was like, I don't know what's going on here. I went upstairs and
I went upstairs too. Did you do this crank, Aiden?
No
crank.
Yeah, and I didn't. I don't know what it was for. I was just like, this is annoying. It's the something. I thought I heard something move, but it could also be the
Just
sound with the cranking.
Just the ADHD piece.
I'm gonna have to go back and figure that out. 'Cause that's gonna bug me.
Yeah. But I chose as the two options were after the conversation to kill him or bribe him. I chose to bribe him.
Oh, okay.
So it sends you to find Piero at this point.
Yes.
Oh.
Did you find him in the same manner that I did, Luis?
So he's upstairs. Well, I guess going back to when Emily woke us up, she was saying that Callista is currently taking a bath.
Oh. Yeah.
And that's why she's coming to hang out with us, just doing whatever. So now when we're trying to find Piero, he's upstairs peeking in on her taking a bath.
Knew it.
Yep.
He's doing the Corvo special, looking through the lock, the keyhole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you come up on him, I think it's like, oh, it's not what it looks like. It's
Peeping
it's just,
Piero.
Yeah, he's like, I'm designing a new lock mechanism or something.
Yep.
That'll be 5 times better. But then like he just gives it up. He's like, please don't tell her. And you can there's 2 options. You can say either I don't care who you look at through peepholes, do whatever, or you can say, please don't do that again. Please stop doing that at once.
Yeah.
But it's like polite, it's not like anger. It's like, I would really like it if you didn't do that.
Yeah, don't do that.
What did you choose, Luis?
Oh, I can't remember which one. I think I told him to stop.
I did that too.
Yeah.
Did you have this encounter, Aiden?
No.
If he killed the guy, he never would have needed to.
Oh, right. Okay, so did you... so I opened the door.
I wanted to. I was like, I wonder if this will bring up more dialogue. But you know what?
That was my morbid curiosity.
Yeah.
So I didn't.
I peeked through it to see what was going
Pierre
on.
was thinking?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, yep, she's
I
taking
didn't
a bath.
do that, but I was like, surely if she's actually in there taking a bath, the door will be locked. So I just tried the door, expecting there to be like some like cutscene or something of like, hey, who's trying to come in? But it just opens and she like recoils in the tub, and I just quickly close it again. Oops. I looked up later. Apparently, you can actually go in and talk to her and either like apologize, like sorry for coming in, even though Like you
She's
just
still in the
like,
tub. Like, hey, I'm so sorry.
or you can try to make moves on her, which was interesting, but apparently she just rejects you. And you can even still apparently you can jump in the tub with her and it like causes a game over. And it's like
Are you serious?
the team broke up for like differences, like they didn't get along anymore.
That's a funny detail.
That's really funny. I
Yes,
like that.
That's a funny detail.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was interesting. But yeah, I just closed the door and then I had to freaking follow Piero and talk to him again to talk about the drink thing.
Yeah,
Because
same.
the first time you talked to him, it's all about the Callista thing.
Interesting.
Mhm.
Okay.
And then so he's like, I have this brandy and I know Sokolov loves it so much, but you know, I like it too. And it's pretty expensive. So I can't just give it to you, but I will sell it to you. And you can buy it and it's a whopping 150 coins, which is like, I've got like 7,000.
Whopping.
So I'm like, oh, that's not very expensive.
Yeah.
So I just buy it. And yeah, so you bought it too, Luis?
Yeah, I
and
think you
there's-
have two options to buy it or not. And I was expecting it to be a lot more. I only have like 2,000 coins. So,
Oh, really?
Yeah, but
I'm rolling in it. I'm
yeah,
getting all
yeah,
those
I have not been.
River Crest pearls and those gold bars and the stealing people's money. You get like 100. Sometimes you get like $100 every time you pickpocket a guy.
Mm.
So that's a good way to go. And I feel like if you kill them, you don't get the money from their pickpocket. I don't know how it works, or maybe less. I don't know.
I don't know. You guys made me nervous, so I've started like pickpocketing people, then killing them.
Okay.
So
Love that.
Interesting. Okay, no, but yeah, I went to talk to him and I got it as well. And then went back to Sokolov and
Yep.
handed it to him. He's like, "Oh, is that what I think it is?"
It's funny how like he because what we mentioned earlier, he puts up this big brave face about it. He's like, I'm not gonna talk to you guys. You guys are freaking traitors, and I'm the best. I'm morally pure. And then you give him this freaking alcohol, and he's like, I guess I can tell you everything I know. So yeah, so he spills the beans, but his beans aren't that great because he just says it's Lady Boyle, but there's 3 of them. There's 3 different Lady Boyles.
3.
Apparently, he painted her with her back turned, and he never saw her.
But he
Which
loved
is-
it.
No, yeah, he said
He talks about it.
he does. He was like, "But with her back turned, let me tell you."
That's the only part I needed to see.
Jeez, dude, we got a bunch of degenerates in this crew, man.
Right. So he says that, and I thought at first like it's a clue, like that's gonna help me figure out which one's which. Is the one that's dragging a wagon?
You'll know.
Yeah, exactly. But we'll see. They all have the same model except different colors. So it was not actually the case.
Man, that's hilarious.
And after this, I just started the mission. I
Yes.
went, yeah.
You go. Pendleton does have something else to say.
Oh
to
yes,
you.
he just gives you a
He
little
gives
side
you
quest.
the note. He's like, hey, this guy named Lord Shaw will be at the ball. Give him this letter for me. And I'm like, okay, it's just a letter. That's fine.
Yeah.
I'll do that. Great. So I
Yeah.
take the letter. We got the optional objective. There is a little conversation between Emily and Havelock before you leave. Did
Yep.
you guys catch that?
I caught that.
It's
They
not-
talk about it's
yeah.
very minor. They talk about
Okay.
sea battles.
Yeah, Emily just wants to be a captain of a freaking naval warfare ship. So she's just like, have you killed people? Have you blown up ships? And Havelock's like, yep. It's like, did you do it? Did you kill lots of people? And he's like, yep. He's like, did you like it? And he's like, yep. And then he's like, she's like, I heard they use witches and whales to do magic. And Havelock's like, well, now hold on a second. Let's maybe talk about this another time.
Oh man.
But yeah, so not much to say there other than Emily is going to be a ruthless dictator.
Mm.
I don't know, probably not. Anyways,
Nice.
all right, so now we're mission acquired, mission start. We're going to a new place, people. New level.
Yep.
Get on the boat with Sam. He's taking us in the river. We're like in this little canal area, and we immediately get introduced to what we've been waiting for ever since we had that vision, the tall boys.
Tall boys, yeah.
Yeah.
Stilt people.
Stilt men.
You see them in action right at the
Yeah.
beginning.
Oh yeah, utter chaos at the
They're
beginning.
shooting freaking bows with like grenades on the
Yeah,
air.
Yeah,
Those
I think
people,
they're
man.
powered with like whale oil. They got like whale
yeah.
whale oil canisters on the back. Yeah, I don't.
I would Aiden. I want to start
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, go ahead.
I can already tell
Yeah.
this is gonna be good.
So first off, I was like, okay. The guys are kind of to the right on the right side of the bridge. There's like
Yeah.
one kind of crossing the bridge.
Mhm.
I went left first. So I was
Okay.
like, okay, let's just go take care of this stuff on the left. Found those guards down there. Took out those guards. just
There's like a
knifing
guard and a mechanic, right?
Yeah.
You killed them both.
Yeah.
Indiscriminate.
Took them all out. Yeah,
he doesn't care. Yeah.
And then it went into the building. And then I went to the other side, and on the other alleyway, there's one of those tall boys walking back and forth. And this was like, all right, so let's figure this out. Headshot, didn't do anything.
Got helmets on.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, great.
Yeah.
So they started
Headshot with crossbow.
Yeah, and then I start trying to get the whale canisters one by one, but there's like 4 of them.
Yep.
So I'm like, you can take them out, but it's like,
Really
so yeah, I wasted so many crossbow bolts.
Did you try throwing grenades at them?
That's what I had to do. I had to do grenades and incendiary bolts
Okay.
to blow them up.
Okay.
But man, they took a lot of resources.
It seems like it might be hard to take them out stealthily then, right?
Yeah, I haven't figured it out yet. I mean, maybe if you like get right above them,
You can
maybe
like yank
you
the
can-
whale oil out
or something, or
shank
land on
'em
them
or-
like you do a aerial attack or something. I'm not sure. I didn't get in that position. But yeah, I went through that. Just pretty much went through that building. There's a rune at the top.
Yeah.
You get another visit from the outsider.
Yep. He's gonna. He basically says, one way or another, this Lady Boyle is gonna be taken care of. Either she's gonna die. We're never gonna see her again.
Yeah.
I missed that.
And there's a Granny Rags diary.
Yeah.
She's just crazy.
If you, so I'm guessing you didn't let the guard and the mechanic live long enough to hear this. Did you kill him? Like, because they had a little
Probably.
conversation.
Yeah, no, I didn't.
The mechanic guy mentions that, like, isn't this where Granny Rag's house is like right next to us? She used to live here until she went crazy or something, or blah blah blah. So it's like this is her apartment or something.
Huh. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I found that. Oh yeah, and then while I was in that building, I was like farting around, and then a weeper comes up and scares the crap out of me. And I was like, oh, so then I start using dark vision and take out the weepers. But yeah, I got snuck up on.
That's funny.
Yeah. But then then I went up to the roof and I was able to get a better vantage point on the other tall boys that are like across the waterway. And that's when I was just I had to get kind of close, but I was just kind of lobbing incendiary bolts and grenades and stuff, and I was able to take them down.
Okay.
But it was not easy. I got blown a couple times, the cover blown a couple times, where they were like chasing after me and like heat-seeking missiles, and then I had to. So yeah, it was pretty gnarly. It's pretty gnarly.
Dang. That's your account of the left side of river.
Yeah, left side of river, and then basically the right side because I was on the roof, just
killing them
lobbing explosives at them, hoping I don't run out.
Did you start with the left side as well, Tommy?
Yes.
Okay, I completely skipped the left side.
Really? You just went straight
to
the stage?
I was like, this guy walking across, I'm gonna go after him. I'm gonna see what this all is about. And I do think you can, if you get behind them on top, I do think you can kill them that way. But I wasn't able to do it. I died a few times trying to take out just the one that crosses, and this on the right side.
Yeah. I was like I said, I was on the roof, so I was like able to duck for cover, and then
on the right side there's not really much.
Yeah.
So I did miss that, but eventually I just ended up sneaking back past him. But
So
is
I'm
there anything else
guessing-
on the left that you?
So yeah, I hear I'm not killing anybody over here just yet, so I'm avoiding the tall boys. I did knock out the guard that was talking to the mechanic. I pickpocketed the mechanic, but I didn't kill him or knock him out. He mentions the Granny Rags thing. I don't know what this mechanic is like working on, this like metal structure.
Yeah, I don't know what the heck that
I don't know
was.
if they're like building a power station tower for the whale oil electricity or crane. I don't know what they're doing, but you can climb up there. So I eventually climb up there, and that's how I get into the house because there's like a balcony.
I think that's how I got into the house as well. Oops.
And as soon as I like use the blink ability, as soon as I get in the balcony, there's a weeper like right in front of me. So I just have to sleep darting.
Yeah, you did better than I did.
Yeah. But yeah, same encounter, get the rune. I think there's a bone charm in there too.
Yep.
This bone charm, I think, lets like grenades, like enemy grenades, if they throw grenades at you, they last longer before they blow up.
Yeah,
or
you
something.
get more time to dodge.
Which I haven't really. I guess I've been too stealthy because I'm so good, but I haven't really had to deal with that. I guess. Yeah, I was just looting around, taking all their crap. So yeah, I don't think there's too much else on that side. So I'm guessing, Luis, you're still not using the heart.
No,
So you didn't know there's
I accidentally used it, but I did
you
no.
accidentally used it.
Yep.
And you're just like, I
That's
don't want to use this.
later
put it
on.
away.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what happened, but it was later
What
on.
is this aversion with the heart, man?
No aversion. It's just like, I don't need it. I want to find them naturally as I progress through it,
okay.
or
Challenge mode.
Yeah. But so did either of you explore the canal or the waterway area?
There's a rune in there, so I got that rune that was in the water.
Okay.
It's like on the opposite side from where
That
Sam's
was the one I
boat
missed
is.
then.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's get that one.
Did you get that one?
I remember seeing something, but I think I died and never went. Or I think I picked it up but then died, and I don't think it stored it. I can't remember. I know that it does a weird thing. Yeah, if you pick up collectibles but then die, you have to go back.
I think you're right. Yeah.
Did you guys both experience death in this initial encounter with the tall boys?
100%.
Once, yeah, once maybe twice, yeah.
I think I died 3 times trying
to figure out what the heck to do with them, like.
So
yeah, I was just curious on how they work and trying to figure out.
To take care of them.
Yeah.
I was just avoiding them.
No, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the best.
I was never able to kill it, so yeah. Then afterwards, I just went straight for the place, and I blinked all the way there. It was actually pretty straightforward.
Yeah, I managed to kill all of them, but like I said, it wiped me out of my crossbow bolts.
Okay, so eventually we make it on the other side of the river. So there's like a big wall to get into the estate.
Yep.
There's a couple ways in. Did you guys go? There's another building full of weepers. Did you guys go in there?
Yes.
I went in there later.
Oh, really?
So yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's where I went first after taking care of the canal.
Take it away.
Feeling the right. So many weepers.
Yeah.
They snuck up on me again. I just walked into the room and I'm like, and then that was like a grenade. I had to use my last grenade. And, I got them done, but that was also when I noticed I was running low on health pots too.
Okay.
I only had like 2 left for the rest of the level. So yeah, the early part of this level like really took out my resources.
Dang.
But yeah, then there's another bone charm in there. Towards the top, I think.
This one was interesting. It makes it a higher chance to be able to recover your bolts, your crossbow bolts.
Oh my god!
Should have read that one.
Luis,
so I'm gonna go back and equip
that one.
I did pick it up, but I didn't read it. I wish it gave you like a small one word.
Just pop up as soon as you pick it up.
Classify it like it could just classify as like, oh, this is for this, for an ability, for a weapon.
Damage charm, defense charm, utility charm.
All right, I wish it did something like that, but I didn't read them.
Yeah, it is a lot to just go through and try to just look through them all.
I'll definitely equip that one then.
Yeah, no, that'd be nice too.
I did not equip it just because I'm not using because it doesn't. I don't think it works for the sleep darts. I don't think you can recover the sleep darts. They're just spent once you shoot them. So I didn't end up equipping it, but I just thought it'd be useful for you guys.
So you cleared the building, and then did you go onto the other side?
Yeah. I went out the back of the building and went to the guards' quarters.
Okay. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. Gotcha.
I need to back up real quick just so when the viewers see this, I don't want them to think that I'm just trying to brush over it and not mention it. But
no, good.
When I got on the left side of the river, I get up to the roof. I ended up there's a tall boy over there. I'm trying to get down to that little outpost to loot it. I end up falling off the roof and I'm trying to use blink, but I end up using my time slow ability, which works out because there's a freaking pool of rats just right next to the outpost, and they start chasing me. So then I run away. But yeah, I just want to mention that so people don't think I'm trying to not mention my mistakes because they do happen. And then the other thing, back in the Granny's rags room. So you're going into this not knowing which Lady Boyle you're going after. So I see scrawled on the wall this note that says Esma Boyle is a freaking hound and rut or something nasty.
Boyles is
So I'm oh, maybe Esma is the target. Maybe this is a clue or something.
Yeah.
I don't think that ended up being the case, but I thought it was definitely getting my mind rolling.
Okay. Okay.
But yeah, sorry. So then so to catch up to you guys, I actually went on the left side of the estate first. Okay. There's a little sewer tunnel thing. You can break down the boards and get in there. Yep. Did you go in there, Luis?
No, I just blinked over it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But there's a little interaction and you didn't go over there, Aiden? There's a little interaction over there where there's some people, some guests that are going in, and one of them loses their invitation. And they're like, Well, it's like some woman like, lady, go get your invitation. You dropped it, blah, blah. And I just like run over there and I grab the invitation and I get out of there. It's mine now.
So you just did it before anything else happened?
Yep.
So the dialogue that I heard is she decides, oh, it's going to the sewers. Leave it. It's for the peasants now.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah.
So I just grabbed it thinking that she was going to walk over and try to get it. So interesting.
Yeah. No, I heard their whole dialogue and it's just a bunch of nonsense.
Okay.
So you went in through the front door.
So once I stole the invitation though, then I ran away thinking that they might like be mad at me that I took it.
Mhm.
So then I was like, okay, well I still need to go check out that other building.
Okay,
so that's when I went over there and
gotcha.
did all that. Got
Overall,
the-
which way did you get?
So I went in that back way
You
through the
went
guard
back way
quarters.
through the guard
yeah.
quarters. Okay.
I went through the front
So
door.
I didn't even
Front door?
freaking need the invitation. I don't think.
Okay.
Somehow I ended up getting 2 invitations. I don't remember when I got the second one, but somehow I got 2. I was like looking through my notes later. I was like, I got 2 of these. I don't know.
Interesting. Maybe you pick it up somewhere else
Yeah.
on the left side, or
It might be
I don't know.
in the estate, maybe in one of the ladies' rooms or something. But
Yeah,
anyways.
I don't know, but I went through the front door. I just blinked up around it, and then I saw the sewer, and I saw where you could break it, but it wouldn't let me break it from that side. And then I saw the whole dialogue when her invitation gets lost. So I presented to the guard, and they keep mentioning how I'm wearing the mask of the assassin.
Okay.
and
Yeah,
how
I was
it's-
gonna bring this up.
Yes, we
a
need to
while
talk
back.
about this. Yes.
They keep bringing it
He's
up. I
like,
was like,
I need a disguise, and he just like puts the same mask on.
Yes. I think this is
all
it
of them
doesn't make
say it's
sense.
brilliant. No, all of them say this is
Yeah.
brilliant.
It's
You're gonna
clever, yeah.
start such a commotion. This is awesome. Best idea ever. Everyone praises you
It's
for it.
literally that meme where a guy has sunglasses on and then puts on sunglasses that are the exact same.
It's like, yes, Corvo's wearing a mask to hide his identity, but that
Yeah.
doesn't mean like we've done these missions so far. Like Aiden has been killing people, like going on a mass murder spree.
Yeah.
There has to be at least one witness that says, "Oh, there's masked guy running around. This is what the mask looks like." It's like, how are they not gonna know?
And everybody else in the party are wearing masks. They're
Yeah.
like wearing like animal masks or something. Or
well,
like
I think not just animals, but everyone else. Yeah.
like Mardi Gras masks.
Right.
almost.
Yeah, it's very weird. I will. The other thing is, I was so freaked out because my sword was out, and
Yeah.
I think at some point someone tells you to put it away.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, I went through the front door, so I think the guard says no weapons allowed. Make sure you put it away or something. But every time I would blink or something, it would just pop out. I was like,
Yeah.
how do I put it
'Cause you
away?
You can't use your abilities without pulling
Yeah.
out
Knife
everything.
covered in blood. I'd like to
I
gain
would walk
access to
around
your
like,
party.
no.
Yeah, I was worried about that, but I
Mm-hmm.
honestly don't think it mattered.
Nah.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't matter. I walked out with that thing, and everyone kept just complimenting the mask. Oh, so great. No, this is amazing.
But
So
yeah,
new age.
Yeah, so the Corvo mask thing doesn't make any sense. He should have had a different mask. I don't know.
Yeah.
Or it would have been cool if they had like oh, you have to wear this mask while you're in the ballroom, but then when you're out, like if you're sneaking around, you can put on your normal mask. But like if
Yeah,
you're in the
something
ballroom,
like
you have to
that.
have a different mask.
Yeah.
I didn't have issues with it. I thought it would be cool if maybe he had given other people masks, the same mask. But otherwise, I was like, oh, this is fine.
Yeah.
This is rich people, and you're right. They were everyone was like, oh, this is brilliant. This is cause such a commotion. Better than last year's party. Amazing.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, we go through the guards' quarters, or you go through the front door. Where do you guys go? What's your first? What are you guys doing? What's your first attempt on gathering information?
I want to hear how Aiden starts this whole.
Yeah, because you have to kill everybody.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
I want to preface this by saying I did not play this level properly.
What?
I know that there's probably like no wrong way, but if there was, I found the wrong way.
Love it.
So pretty much you get through the guards' quarters and you go to the top, right? You take the chain up to the top,
Yeah,
You can.
Um,
yeah.
and then you exit out onto the roof.
Yeah.
So yeah, I get to the roof, and then there's like another balcony
Yep.
area right
Yep.
across with the guard over there.
Yeah.
Blinked over there, killed him.
Okay.
And then I noticed there was like a quest marker right there, and I was
Yeah.
like, I completely forgot about the side quest. So I was like, oh, okay. So like, and then I was thinking like, oh, well, I can just walk around. Nobody's gonna do anything because I can't remember who said it or something like that. But it was like, you're disguised.
Yeah, I think once you get on for the first time, there's like a little overlay on the screen. It's
Yep.
like, oh, you're in a neutral zone as long as you don't attack people.
Try to
or-
blend
That is
in.
correct.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
That's what
Yep.
it was. So I was like, okay. So I drop down and then I give him the note.
Mhm.
And
Turns out it's not just a note.
Yeah, it's not just a note. He starts walking away, but it's not very obvious.
Yeah.
So,
He's just like, all right, let's get this over with. And
I
I'm like,
try and
okay.
kill him while he's like in the back of the line, and then the other two guys freak out and they kill me. I'm like, okay. So then I do it again, and I'm like, okay, well, let's follow him over there. And then I saw the box. And I was like, oh, can we open the box? And then he opens it up, and it was dueling pistols. And I was like, what? What is going on?
Yeah.
And then I chose the dueling pistol, and pretty much you're going off of the duel with this was it Lord Shaw? Is that his name?
Yep.
Got to turn around, and and 3, 2, 1 like a draw pretty much.
Yep.
So I turn around and I get him. I get him, and he falls, and then the two guys turn their backs. One goes to check on him. So I sneak up on the other guy to try and take him out, but the other guy turns around as I'm taking the other guy out, and is like, they run so fast. They run so like there's no like I like try and try and get through him, and he just runs past. So I had to do it 3 times.
Maybe
to figure out what I needed to do. So what I ended up doing is I killed the guy and I left those two alone.
Okay.
I was like, I'll run into him again.
True. I think they start walking around or something.
Yeah, they just start walking around. And then I blink back up on the roof. So, and then I go into the second floor.
Okay.
I want to hear what you did first.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I'm doing a somewhat pacifist run.
Yeah.
So I give this guy the note, and I'm like, okay, what's going on here? He opens the box of dueling pistols. Turns out Pendleton's like using you as a challenger to duel this guy.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm wondering, so, this game's like Radiant. It's got options and multiple choices and paths or things. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe there's some way I can do this without him dying. But nothing's happening. They're like, pick up the pistol already or something. I pick up the pistol, we duel it, and I'm thinking, okay, maybe I'll shoot him, but maybe I can shoot him like in the leg or something, and he won't die.
Okay.
So I
to the death.
So yeah, we're doing the duel. I turn around. I even give him a second. He just pulls his sword out and a pistol. He's not shooting at me.
Yeah.
I shoot him and I zoom in, shoot at his leg, but he just gets blown back, and he's just dead. Well, and that was my one kill of the mission. I didn't kill anybody else but that guy. But in my defense, I think it's consensual. We both agreed to the terms. It's not like I'm killing him in cold blood. It's as safe as a kill can go in this game.
There you go.
So I didn't because I'm not save scumming, so I'm just playing it.
Yeah.
So I didn't go back and not do it. Yeah. So Luis,
I think my game was bugged. I don't know. So yeah, after getting in, that's the first thing I did. I was like, oh, let me go do the optional thing. And same thing. I get to the box. I pick up the gun. I go to my mark. And then the first time he kills me. It's like, okay, really? That's whatever. Because I saw him pull out his sword too and yada, yada. The second time I do it, I kill him. And then the alarm goes off. And
really?
Everyone swarms me. You're talking about fast? 10 guards show up. Yeah. And I'm dead.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I guess I killed them wrong. I don't know.
You waited for the 3, 2, 1, right?
I can't. Yeah, you can't turn.
Right.
It locks you in. I do it again. Same thing happens. I must have done this 8 times.
Dang.
And for some reason, I duel improperly. Every time I kill him, the alarm raises and they kill me.
Butterfly effect from before or something that bugged it or something.
I have no idea. It's just no matter what, I can't do this. I was like, every time I get swarmed, you talking about I get swarmed by everybody. It looks like,
dude, people come out of the bushes, come out of the sewers. It's crazy.
I think there was one time where I did manage to kill everybody, but I don't think I had any health flask left, and I had no bullets. So it was just like, I can't play the mission like this. So then I purposely killed myself by, I think there was the guard on top of the house, the one up there. I think I made him angry or something, and it got him to kill me.
Interesting.
At the end of the day, I didn't do this. I didn't do this now.
Okay. Yeah. So get done with that part.
Yeah.
Do we want to talk about? Do we want to go ahead and talk about second floor? Because it sounds like you did second floor first.
I did second floor first.
What did you do, Luis? Did you go into?
I went through the front door. I did
front
not go to
door?
second floor.
Okay, you did the bottom floor.
Yeah, I
okay.
did bottom floor.
Okay.
Mhm.
Y'all go ahead.
Let's let Luis, you take it away.
Yeah,
Okay. Well, yeah, after failing this so many times, and then I choose to just not mess with it. I go and talk to some of the guests, and then I go into. So this is when I go into the guard's room or whatnot,
Okay.
where y'all came in,
Mm.
and I go up there, and then I teleport. I see that there's that balcony under the side. I was like, oh, I wonder what's over there. So I teleport over there. I pick up the room charm, and that's where I found all the weepers.
Yeah.
So I worked from there down, and I was like, realized, oh, this is the other side, yada yada. Yeah, those weepers got me too. I was not expecting them. They came out of
Just like 8 of them in that room.
It was just one at one point, and then I was like, okay, that's nothing. So I'm just gonna jump down these stairs, and I jumped down, and they're
right on top of 'em.
Yeah, they're
We're
everywhere.
just chilling at the bottom of the stairs. Yeah.
Yep.
Somehow I was able to just walk past them and just sleep dart the one that was walking up the stairs.
Unfortunately, though, I did use a lot of bullets again. I don't know how you do it with resources, Aiden, so well, but yeah, I've
Just choke a grenade in there, kill all
I've
8 of
just
them.
been,
Yeah.
well, I mean, at this point, I'm just knifing people. I'm
I
having to
got
just
no
knife
sword.
everybody.
I'm not using the sword, so it's like,
I've
yeah.
got like 3 bolts.
Yeah. Okay.
And then, I'm just trying to sneak up on everybody.
No,
It
but
would have been cool if there was like another, because like the first mission, there was that guy that you could buy stuff from. It would have been cool if there was another like guy
Like a little
in-
side vendor or something,
Yeah,
you know?
during the mission you can buy stuff. I get that
Yeah.
it's like you have to scrounge for supplies, but it seems like they don't, unless it's like dependent on how much you have. But I haven't been seeing any like
Yeah, I don't know.
bullets or darts or stuff in this mission at least.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Anyways.
but no, yeah, I clear it and I realize I'm just going backwards. So I go back, I go through the front door, and then it's, the ball went
Yeah.
out. And at the front door, there's a little table where it's like the guest book.
Oh yeah.
And
So you went through that front door. That's the guest book.
yes,
I
yes,
went into
not
the door
not
by
the ballroom.
dueling
Yep.
area.
Yeah, no, not that
Okay.
one. I went to the other one.
So did you sign the guest book?
I did sign the guest book.
Aiden, did you sign the guest book?
Yeah, after I murdered
I did not sign the guest book.
I
'cause
did
I was like,
sign-
I'm a ghost. I wasn't even here.
I signed the guest book, and then
I did it as more like a killer signature, like I was here, you know? Like,
Your calling card.
yeah.
And then, once you get in there, it prompts you to try and find out more information from the guests and find out about the ladies. And yep. Okay. Well, anyway, it did that for me. And then, so the thing I didn't like about this is you can pickpocket the people,
Yes.
but when you pickpocket, they'll be like, hey, quit that or stop that. Or, they'll say something, but nothing happens.
yes.
And I found that so annoying. Just like, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
It's like, I was
did
okay
you do
with
it
that.
in front of guards?
I think so. Yes, because I did it from the outside guards
Okay.
by the guard tower.
I was trying to not do it in front of guards, but I was pickpocketing like everybody. And yeah, they would
Yeah.
mention sometimes like, hey, what are you doing? And I'm like, yoink. Still took it.
No, I did that to like probably everyone in that main hall
Yeah,
room.
you can get a lot of money doing that.
Oh yeah, you can get a lot. And then I found 2 of the ladies down there, the one in white and the one in red, I
Yes.
believe. No,
Yep.
black and red.
They're talking to you.
Yep.
I think they're just randomly walking around.
And then there was a lady who wanted to have a conversation with me, but she wanted a drink.
The moth lady, Miss White is
Miss-
her name.
Yep. So I did that. I went to the room that leads out to where the dueling area is.
Mhm.
Yep. I went to the dining hall, and I ate every single piece of food I ate
I did that too
because I was on such low health. So I ate everything.
I just ate it because it'd be funny, like if somebody NPC sees like Corvo just eating the entire buffet.
Yep. So I did that. I got her the drink, and then I think you pick up a blueprint for some
Was there a
reason.
blueprint?
At some point in this game there is a blueprint, and for some reason I remember it is in an odd place, and I can't remember if it's when I deliver the drink or when I pick up the drink.
I missed that. I think.
Yeah. But there was a blueprint at some point, and
Damn.
anyway, I do that, and then I at some point had to pickpocket the keys from the guard to a lightning tower thing.
There's a wall of light.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
Down
yep.
the bottom floor to
Yep,
go
yep.
upstairs.
Yeah, I picked the key to open the storage room or closet. Really, open it, take out the oil, and then I just walk upstairs.
They don't care that they power it off because I didn't do that.
No, they don't care.
They didn't even
No one said anything.
Interesting.
At least I didn't get any dialogue for it.
Okay.
And yeah, I just really walk upstairs.
go up there.
Yep. And I guess at this point I'll kind of stop. At this point I'm kind of a little stealthy, but yeah, I want to hear how Aiden's came to this.
Well, I'll retrace your steps real
yeah,
quick.
let's
So I
see.
basically did the same thing, walking around the first floor,
Okay.
talked to Miss White. I did end up interacting with most of the Lady Boyles, pickpocketing, going on a pickpocketing spree, just freaking taking everything, eating all the food. Having a great time. The overseer, so there's overseers there, and they're holding these things. Did anybody ever figure out what the heck those things are?
I know what they are.
Dude, I
know what
they look
are.
like little music boxes or something.
They're just standing there like, oh, this is what I do.
Yeah,
I know what they do.
They suck.
Okay.
Oh, they're awful.
never had.
They're awful.
I never had to mess with them. So
worse than stills.
We'll hear about that soon,
Yes,
probably.
I agree. Yeah.
So my way, so I didn't get past the wall of light. I see a rat in that main area where the guest book is, and I possess that rat. And that you can get into a vent and go up. And that took me to one of the Lady Boyle's rooms just directly. So that was pretty cool.
Nice.
You guys don't have the possess ability yet?
No.
I don't have anything besides blink.
I don't going for more combat.
Gotcha.
Oriented.
Okay. Yeah,
that's cool though.
All right. So we're on the second floor. All right, Aiden, let's link back up with you. What's going on?
He's on the second floor and he's
this was literally a John Wick mission for me. This is like a scene straight out of John Wick. So I'm in the second floor.
Yeah.
There's a painting.
Yeah.
In that room. I end up grabbing that. And then I stealth, pretty much just like watching where these guards are going, and I'm able to stealth kill all three of these guards. Is the audio odd for y'all on this level? Because I remember I killed everybody on the second floor, and then I keep hearing a lady saying, "I'm gonna find you."
Really?
And I dark vision. There's nobody in the vicinity of me.
Interesting.
I think you were possessed at some point.
Maybe, yeah. I'm killing so many people. I'm just losing my mind.
Yeah. Associating.
But yeah, I'm just going around, going in the rooms. I found the Dunwall Tower skeleton key.
Yes.
Yeah. I did not know what the heck that was
at the
time.
I thought that maybe was like if I would have came in from another way, I would have seen it. But
so the Dunwall Tower, I didn't know at the time. I didn't remember, or I'm too stupid to pay attention to it when we first do it. But the Dunwall Tower, that's the royal estate, basically. That's where the Empress lives, and that's where the Lord Regent is currently staying after he take it over. So I don't think it's in this level.
Interesting.
So I'm wondering if maybe we use that key in the future if you end up taking it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I go through, and then I find out the alarm is sounded. I don't know how.
Because you're killing people, but they're turning into ash, right?
But there was one body that was left, so that might have been what happened.
I saw him. Okay.
So then I'm up on the second floor, and that's where you find the information that it's the lady in white or whatever.
Here's the thing. So I think it's random. I think every time you do the mission, it can be a different lady.
That's cool. That's pretty cool. I got the lady in white.
Mine was the lady in black.
Oh.
Really?
Luis?
Red.
Really?
Oh,
we got the trifecta. That's pretty
hilarious.
cool.
So
I mean, it didn't matter for me, but I killed all three of them. But yeah, pretty much you learn that information up there as well. You go into their room, I think.
Yeah, they all have a bedroom up there.
Exactly. Yeah. You figure out which one's which.
Yeah. The way you figure out. So I wasn't really paying attention. I wasn't adding up like, okay, we're trying to figure out who it is. I didn't really understand what we picked up that gave us information. It's just the objective update is like, okay, it's this one.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, we just got to figure out whose name is what color and whatever. You can figure that out. It turns out, so there's a love letter from the Lord Regent, but it doesn't say Lord Regent. It says HB, and that's his name. His name is like her I can't remember his name, something Burrows or something stupid.
Yeah.
But I wasn't putting the pieces together at the time. I was like, how do we know she's the target? Because I was expecting to hear like, oh, we've got the shipment of weapons and the whale oil, and we're gonna send it to the Lord Regent. Like I thought that was gonna be the kind of evidence, but it's just a love letter from the Lord Regent to your target that lets you figure it out.
Okay. Yeah, and then I'm on the second floor, and then there's that one guy on the first floor near the guest book. The I guess overseer, the music box guy. Yeah. I pretty much drop down and kill him from above. Okay. Honestly, that might be the only way I can kill him.
Oh, really? Okay.
With what I had.
Okay.
So basically, they start cranking the box, and
Monkeys come out.
It cancels out your
it
magic.
cancels out all magic,
Oh.
and it pushes you back,
Mhm.
so you can't melee them.
Oh.
So you
do they attack you or are they just
No, they
disabling
just-
you?
no, they just push you back. So I killed them, and then there's a couple more on the
You
floor.
just use your
Mhm.
crossbow on 'em?
Yeah,
Is that-
no.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yes and no. But I kill a guy down there, and then I go into the room to the left when you,
Yeah.
and then that's where everybody's like duck and cover, like everybody's
All the
like, oh
guys.
god,
All the guys.
please no. So
Yeah.
like I kill a lady in red or whatever, and then I kill everybody in that room, and then all hell breaks loose. Like all these guards are running at me. I'm blinking all over the place. I'm shooting people down. I'm hiding.
Are you so at this point? Are you going? While this is happening, are you taking out your targets as well? Or are you just
Well,
you're
that's
killing
the thing.
indiscriminately?
My target moved. She ran
Oh.
back up to her room.
Oh.
So I had to take everybody out,
Mhm.
and then I had to go back up to her room and take her out.
Did all the ladies go, or just your
Two of them
target?
did.
Two
Yeah,
of
I
them.
killed one down the floor, and
Okay.
then
You're
two
just
of them
doing
went
it like
down.
in the mix of.
But
the
I was
guards?
like blinking through hallways, like throwing grenades and like, oh, we're gonna find you, and then I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, that was.
Are you shooting?
It was like Doom.
Yeah.
It was like Doom over there. It was
We
crazy.
needed the Doom Slayer music to play.
Yeah, I died a few times, but yeah.
I wish I had footage of this.
Oh man, it was chaos. And then I found like a good hiding spot, to like calm the chaos down and then ramp it back up.
Okay.
So, but yeah, I had to go back upstairs to
Finish her
kill her.
off.
It was an absolute bloodbath.
Were you killing party goers as well?
Yeah, he's killing everybody.
If they got in my way, yeah.
Did you let people survive?
Yeah, a few, I think.
Okay.
A few, I think.
Didn't kill everybody. Not a clean sweep,
Yeah, not a clean sweep.
but definitely not clean hands.
No, no. But yeah, there's a lot of guards down there.
Okay.
And those accordion guys or music box guys made it very difficult.
Oh boy, yeah.
I didn't even have to interact with them. I did not get caught. I did. Did you want to go next, Luis, on how you
Sure.
handle this?
I mean, I got upstairs, stealthily killed. Like, there's 2 guards walking the hallways. I killed those, and I kept piling them up in the bathroom. There was a bathroom right by the front of the stairway going up, and I just kept throwing them in there.
Love that.
Yep. And then I searched 2 rooms, and the second room had the letter, and then that's where I picked up the key, and that's where I was like, oh, maybe. I thought first the key was just somewhere on the left side of the map. I was like, I'll check this later. And then at some point, I guess the alarm sounds. I think someone saw me when I was trying to get to the 3rd room.
Interesting.
I wanted to see, maybe there's something else in the 3rd room I want to go check out. But did y'all get to that basement area or not?
Crawl
Attic
space.
Yeah, the
Attic,
crawl space
yeah.
attic area.
I did do that.
Yeah. So once the alarm went off in one of the rooms, everyone rushed me. There must have been 15 guards in that room, and then 3 freaking music playing overseers. And with just using the gun, there's no way I was able to do this. I tried a few times. It didn't work. I couldn't blink because there's so many of those overseers.
Dang.
It was awful. I couldn't do it. I was like, oh, maybe I need grenades. Again, I didn't find any ammo on this level really to pick up anything else.
Just pearls.
Just lots of pearls, lots of money. This is probably the mission I picked up with the most money.
$4,000, I think, at the end of this.
Yeah. I got quite a bit too. But no, I set off the alarm on top. I couldn't do it. I couldn't kill everyone, so I just left. And on the outside, nothing happens. The alarm's going on inside, but on the outside, everyone's still friendly.
I forgot to mention that.
Everyone's. I went out the 2nd floor, and the guy's just there. He's like, turns around. He's like, hey.
Yeah, I walked out the front door, and they were like, "Oh, hey, welcome. Hope you have a great time."
Yeah, he's like, "Hey, the 2nd floor is off limits. You're not supposed to be up here."
I'm just like covered in blood.
I hope you had a blast. Looks like you had fun in there.
Yeah, you got into the punch, huh?
Wow, this guy had a little bit too much to drink.
Yeah, I forgot to mention that, but yeah, no, outside is just completely normal.
That's funny.
Yeah, so I just head outside. I was like, all right, I gotta figure out how to do this. But the 2, so the lady in white and black ran upstairs, and they were in the room, and the one I needed to target was downstairs, and she was right by the food, which thankfully there's a door right there. So then I just went down through that door in her, and she was right in front of me. I just killed her and left.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay.
So what'd you do?
Well, so second floor, I possess the rat. I get in there. The first room I'm in is the room of the target. I find the evidence. So that I didn't realize how it worked at first. I was like, well, maybe this isn't right. Maybe it's just like, oh, I have a possible target, but I need to make sure. So then I explore the rest of the second floor, go through all the other people's rooms. I'm stealthing it up, not even knocking out anybody, just sneaking by them. I possess another rat to make it across that walkway on the second floor to the other side with the other two rooms. So I'm sneaking around, doing all that, reading the diaries. I'm not getting any other information about like objective wise, but I'm looting everything, getting the paintings, sneaking around, do all that. So then I'm like, okay, well, currently Lydia is my target, the lady in black, but I still haven't figured out what how to kill her or take care of her non-lethally. Like I don't know how to do this yet. There hasn't been anything that popped up saying, oh, you could do this, blah, blah, blah. So then I'm looking in my mission clues to make sure I didn't miss something. And I see, okay, well, Lydia, she likes music. You can use that against her or something. I'm like, okay, so maybe there's something I can do. So then I'm like, okay, well, I'll go down. I go back down. I do end up getting into the whale closet room because I'm still like looking. I'm still like trying to figure out, did I miss something maybe? So I get in the whale closet room. There's just the whale closet with the whale oil, and I don't mess with it. So I just get out of there. But I pickpocketed the key off the guard. So then I'm going back to her. Yeah, so I go. Sorry, I'm just getting caught up. Also, I hear a party guest, and he sounds just like Zachary Quinto. I'm like, is he in this game?
Really?
I don't know, but
yeah, that's
it just sounds.
I mean,
exactly
I went down it. There's a lot of high names in here.
But
Careful. We tried for a peek upstairs, and the man on duty is an ass.
I should have taught him some manners. This party is a sham. You there, move along. Nonsense. Waverly just hires officers from the watch.
I trust you're behaving yourself.
Welcome to the Boyle estate.
So after that, I go talk to Lydia. I offer a drink. She's not really buying it. She's like, why a drink? Blah, blah. You got anything? You got any better ideas? I'm like, okay. And I have a dialogue option to like tell her, hey, I know who you are. I need to take you downstairs into the cellar. Meet me down there. And I'm like, what? I don't know what this is about. So I don't choose that because I'm thinking like, oh, she's just going to like reject me or like it's like going to blow my cover or something. Like if I say, I know who you are, maybe she'll freak out or like attack me. I don't know. So I choose the other option, which is like, hey, I heard you like music. Want to go chat in the music room? And I'm like, it's not exactly that, but that's basically the vibe. It's like, yo, you like music.
I just imagine like you're just kind of like eyeing you a little bit and being like, I'm gonna go now.
Yeah. Well, you'll see in a second. So she's like, okay, I like music. Let's go to the music room. So she takes you to the room with the piano. There's like nobody else in there. And she's like, okay, we're here. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna talk about? And I'm pretty sure this is like an opportunity. Like if you were gonna kill her, this is like a secluded area. You could kill her.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I'm not gonna kill her. So I'm like, I don't know. So I go to the piano and you can press X. You can press X to play the piano. So like, okay, maybe I have to like seduce her or charm her or something. I play the piano, but it's not like you play a song. It's just like a single like dang, like a note.
Just imagine like little farm or something.
So I do that like 3 times, and she's just like, I guess we don't have anything to talk about. Like, she just gets bored. Is like, well, I guess I'll leave you alone in here. So she just leaves. I'm like, well, shit, I don't know what to do. So okay, maybe I need
that
to.
is funny.
Yeah. So I just failed that, and then you can't talk to her again. It's like, oh crap, what am I gonna do? She won't talk to me. I can't even do the cellar thing anymore. I'm like, crap, what am I gonna do? So I'm like walking around. I'm like, oh shoot, am I gonna have to like? This is the closest I've gotten to. So there's that door that goes downstairs into the cellar.
Yeah.
I go down there. There's a guard. I knock him out. So he's the only other guard I've knocked out. I'll search around there. There's like a kitchen area, looting around there. There's like another diary or letter or something, but no evidence or nothing else to go on. I go back upstairs. I'm exploring more. Finally, I run into this guy wearing like this tiger weasel looking mask, and it's Lord Brisby. And he's like, yo, I heard about your mission. I'm a friend of Pendleton's. Please don't kill Lydia. I love her. All you got to do is take her down to the cellar. I'll meet you down there. I'll take her and we'll leave and you'll never see us ever again. It'll be great.
Oh, that's
So-
cool.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm
So
like,
there's no kill option. For
yeah.
sure.
So I'm like, finally, I get the no kill objective. So then I'm like, okay, I have to figure out how to get
How to
Lydia
get her,
down
yeah.
there though. And there's everyone, people are around. There's now people in the music room, like the servants are walking around. I'm like, how the heck am I gonna get her down there? Like knock her out, and I can't knock her out there and carry her because all the guards are gonna see me.
Uh-huh.
What the heck am I gonna do? It's like this is the closest I got to like save scumming and going back and like just trying to do but I
Yeah.
didn't do it.
Okay.
So I had the idea. I was like, okay, I'm gonna upgrade my possession. I had enough runes. I upgraded my possession ability so that I could possess humans. So my plan was I'm gonna possess her, make her walk to the room with the stairs and start going down, and then I'll knock her out when no one sees.
Okay.
Wow.
So I start doing that. It's not that great. So you possess her and it lasts like maybe 15 seconds, and then it just kicks you out.
Mhm.
And then she kind of like freaks out. She's like, so I do it once. Because she's like walking away. I'm like, shit. She's got to go back the other way. So I possess her to start walking back the other way, but it doesn't last long enough for me to get her all the way to that door.
Yeah.
So it kicks me out, and like she freaks out, and I'm pretty sure some of the guests freak out that like I just popped into existence or something.
Okay.
But like the guards aren't alerted, so I'm like, okay. So then I just possess her again, and then finally I make it all the way to the
Chain
stairs.
possessor all the way down.
Yeah. But then I get like too confident, I guess. I like get her on the stairs, like just right outside the doorway where all the party's going on.
Yeah.
It knocks me out again. And I'm like, okay, well, I don't see anybody. I'll just sleep dart her
Okay.
right here, right now.
Yeah.
Because she like freaks out, and I'm worried she's gonna like start running or like alert the guards or something. So I sleep dart her, but then the servants are coming up the stairs and they scream and like, ah! But luckily, somehow, I don't know how, it does not alert the guards that are actually in the ballroom.
Uh-huh.
So like the servants, they scream, they go hide in the cellar in the kitchen area,
Mhm.
and they're like cowering, but they don't know, they don't set an off alarm or guards or anything. So I just
Hey.
pick up Lydia and I go through the cellar.
Yeah.
There's a rune down there, so I finally find the rune down there while she's on my shoulder, loot everything else,
Uh-huh.
go see Lord Brisby, drop her off, and they sail away.
Wow.
Everything happened great.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I forgot to go down to the cellar. I remember there being a key or something you pick up in the second floor also about it.
Maybe, yeah.
Or it might be just a note that just sends you to the
Yeah,
cellar. But
yeah.
yeah, I completely forgot.
That's
I remember.
Wild.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's insane.
Because it was just so vastly different from mine.
Yeah. Yeah, I was worried that I'd like screwed it up. I was like, oh no, I'm gonna have to like
Dang.
revert save.
No, that's
or-
very intuitive. Like I
Yeah.
don't think I would have. I think I'd have been like, screw it, and just kill her.
Do you think you killed Lord Brisby?
No, I don't think I found him.
Okay.
That's why I was like.
He was
I
like
don't-
in the far corner.
Yeah. I
For
didn't
some
see
reason,
him.
I think he's the one who's talking to the lady that asked for a drink.
The Miss White. There's a guy
Yeah.
with a whale mask talking to. It's like Ramsey. Is that guy's name?
I do remember seeing him. I don't know.
Maybe Brisby talks to her at some
Anyway.
point too,
I
because
don't
Miss White, like she ends up on the stairs in that cellar area, and I'm like, what the heck are you doing here? At one point, but
Oh,
yeah, she's just
I know.
walking around.
Yeah, I completely borked my mission. So
I mean, it sounds like you did,
did pretty
what-
good.
I mean, I got what I needed to do,
Yeah.
but like all these interactions, I missed all
yeah.
of them. Yeah. So-
I after all this though, this is when I went outside and killed the what's the name Shaw.
Oh, okay.
After
then you
this,
did that,
after
right.
killing my objective, I went outside and I killed him.
Right. At least did I miss it? So how did you kill your target, the red lady?
Oh, I just popped down. Yeah, once the alarm went off and once I couldn't get to her, I headed outside and went back in. Thankfully, she was right in front of that door by the dining hall.
So you just did a quick kill and then
Quick
left
call.
again?
Yep. I
Okay.
walked in, shot her, walked out.
Right. I love
Yeah.
that.
Nice.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, my escape was pretty cool actually. Well, so I didn't kill anybody outside just to maintain the humor of it all.
Okay.
But the alarm did get set off, and I had to like run back to the canal.
Yeah.
But like since the alarm went off, Samuel moves his boat.
I think that happens either way.
I was
Oh,
gonna
okay,
say,
okay.
yeah.
Anyway, so like I got tall boys
Yeah.
like shooting at me.
Uh-huh.
shoot.
I'm like running along rooftops. I ended up diving into the canal.
Same.
And
Yeah.
like swimming, dude, it was super. It was actually pretty cool. Like
Yeah,
you know,
that
I was like, and like
Yeah.
you know, like swim to the boat and everything like that. It was pretty. It was
That
pretty.
sounds sick.
Pretty badass. Yeah. So that was how I got out.
Mine was not as badass.
Oh,
I was
okay.
trying to sneak and I didn't know. So like the Samuel had to move his boat, and then a water
Yep.
gate goes down.
Yep.
Can you swim under the water gate?
That's how I did it.
Yeah.
I
I
for
did
some
it as
reason-
it was coming down.
For some,
Yeah.
well, I was too slow, but it just went down. I was just watching it, I guess, because
Yeah.
just play out like a cutscene. But I didn't know you could swim under it, so I was like, okay, well, I have to get like over it or around it or something.
Mhm.
So I'm like, okay, well, maybe I'll try. Because on the left side, on the estate side, it doesn't look like there's really anything on that side if you go all the way down.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, maybe I have to actually sneak by the tall boys because it looks like there's like a light over there, and that's how you get on the other side of the gate.
Mhm.
So I was trying to sneak past the tall boys. I was like getting up on the street lights,
Mhm.
but then I jumped down at one point. It's like this little lower area next to the street. It's like a sub street, little crawl space or
Okay.
something.
Yeah.
But a
Okay.
guard just freaking, I think I'm seeing all the guards, but then the guards sneak up on me. Or a guard sneaks up behind me and alerts them. So then the tall boys are coming after me. I'm freaking screwed. So then I had to like just run away, disengage, and then re-stealth, and then go. I just went on the other side and then explore there. And that's like, oh, you can just walk across the water gate, then jump down and get to Sam. So that's how I got out there. But mine was much less badass.
Okay. Gotcha.
No, yeah, mine was pretty straightforward. I after killing him, I booked it and I jumped in, and the gate was coming down, but I went underneath it as quickly as I could, and I left.
Nice.
That was it.
Cool. And yeah, I went straight to the pit sub and stopped.
Yeah.
All right, mission complete. I killed one person. I found all the collectibles except, not all the money because that's pretty tough, it seems.
Somehow only 41 for me.
Mine was pretty low. I think mine was like 7.
41 kills.
Yeah.
Oh,
I thought when I got done it was gonna be like
Dang.
80. but-
yeah.
Yeah, no.
All right. So yeah, mission complete.
Heck
On
yeah.
to the next one.
Yep. All right. See you guys next time.
Lord Pendleton said he would meet us here. I checked the wine cellar. Losing family gives a man a thirst.